Salamah radiyallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, at that time, she was married to Abu Salamah radiyallahu anhu. All of these Sahaba radiyallahu anhum were very closely related. Abu Salamah radiyallahu anhu, who was the first husband of Salamah radiyallahu anha, he was actually the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's cousin brother. He was his first cousin. And not only that, but just like Hamza radiyallahu anhu, he was also the milk brother of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Abu Salamah radiyallahu anhu was the milk brother of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was very close to him. He was married to Salamah radiyallahu anha. Abu Salamah radiyallahu anhu decided to travel to Medina and do the Hijrah with his wife Salamah. They had a baby called Salamah. Salamah, the father of Salamah and the mother of Salamah. They left Makkah. As soon as they left, they hadn't proceeded very far at all when her family, her immediate family, the Banu al-Mughira, they came. And they grabbed the reins of Abu Salamah's camel. They were both on the same camel with the baby. They grabbed the reins of Abu Salamah's camel. And the Banu al-Mughira, her family, said to him, "We can't stop you, but we will not allow you to take our daughter, Salamah. She's our family. We won't let you take her wherever you want and go to Yathrib." So they pulled the camel, they got him off, they got the mother and the baby off, and they said, "We will keep her, we're not going to allow you to take her." So Abu Salamah radiyallahu anhu was left alone. When Abu Salamah's family, his immediate family, the Banu Abd al-Asad, as soon as they found out that this is what the other family has done, they came. And they couldn't claim Salamah radiyallahu anha. So they said, "If you've taken your daughter from her husband and our family member Abu Salamah, then by no means will we allow you to keep our son," meaning the baby Salamah. So they said, "We will take the baby." They began jostling and fighting amongst themselves, to the extent that Salamah radiyallahu anha relates, with her own eyes she witnessed this, that they began pulling the baby, one and the other, to such an extent that in the struggle they ended up pulling his arm out of his socket. That was Salamah radiyallahu anhu, the baby. They pulled the baby's arm out of his socket. Then Abu Salamah's family, the Banu Abd al-Asad, they did overpower the other, so they took the baby. Subhanallah. The baby was taken by Abu Salamah's family, the Banu Abd al-Asad. The mother, Salamah radiyallahu anha, was taken by her family, the Banu al-Mughira. Abu Salamah was left alone. He travelled alone onwards to Medina. Salamah radiyallahu anha says that I was kept behind by my family. Every morning I would go out to the plain of Makkah and I would sit there and I would weep all day long till the evening, and then I'd come back home. And then the next day I'd go back in the morning and I'd sit there and I'd weep all day and then come back home. She said, I did this for 1 year. For 1 year I never saw my child, meaning I did not have my child with me or my husband. Husband was in Medina. Salamah was with her family, forcibly kept. The baby was forcibly kept by the other family. After 1 year, one of her own family members saw her weeping and he took pity on her, and he went to the rest of the clan and he said, "Why do we do this to our own daughter? Have mercy." They agreed. They reunited her with her baby. But imagine the circumstances. None of the family said, "We will allow you to go or we will take you to Medina, to Yathrib." All they did is they reunited her with her baby. Then Salamah radiyallahu anha, such sacrifice, such commitment, she decided to do Hijrah, she and her baby all alone. from Makkah. A non-Muslim Arab saw her, a noble, Uthman ibn Talha, and he said to her, "Where are you going?" She said, "I'm going to Medina." He said, "All alone?" She said, "Yes, by Allah, other than Allah, I only have my baby." He said, "This can't be done. You can't go alone." He said, "I will take you." And in a noble manner, a non-Muslim Arab, he took her camel, he fixed the hoda on the camel, and he allowed her to ride, and he would stay in front. Salama radiallahu anha swore in the name of Allah and said, "By Allah, I have never seen a more noble Arab than him. Throughout the journey, he would never come anywhere near me, but when it came time to rest, I would dismount, he would prepare the camel, he would help it rest, he would remove the hoda, and then he'd go and rest at a distance. When the time came to resume the journey, he came, prepared the camel, put me on the camel, and he would lead the way." She said, "By Allah, I've never seen a more noble Arab than him." He took her all the way to Yathrib, to Medina. And upon arrival at Quba, he actually said to her, "There is Quba," which is to the south of the city of Medina. And he said, "That's where your husband Abu Salama is. Go to him. Ala barakatillah." And then he actually returned to Makkah. That was a nobility. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided him to Islam 6 years later. After the treaty of Hudaybiyah, Uthman radiallahu anhu embraced Islam, Uthman ibn Talha.